Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to always keep sharing a word with you guys. So this is it, guys. In James 4:2, it is written that you ask not because you ask not. So I don't know what you're not asking from God, because God is always God. And when He gives and writes something into your name, you will always get that. You will never miss on that. And so just ask from God. Don't think you are asking too much from God. Ask whatever you want to ask in Jesus' name and you will receive it. Many times we do not get it because we are thinking God is a small person or a human being who lacks some other things. You are asking God how to get out of your debt in 3 years. God is God and He can do it within a split of a second. He can do it because He is God. How I wish that we would know how to ask from God. Let us go out there. Let us go to the throne of God. Let us ask God. Let us give and pray bold prayers to let Him know that you want a mansion, not just barely, paying up your rent. But maybe you finishing up a mortgage, you doing something that is bigger and beyond human understanding, because that is our God. He can do it. If He saved Daniel from the lions, what can't He do for us? He held the sun in one place until the Joshua's finished their battle. He is God. Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise out and pray bold prayers. Don't limit God for doing something into your life. So let us go out there. Let us ask. Let us serve. Let us give. Because we can give before you can ask for something. First give that which you want to come back. It will definitely come back unto you. Let us be a giver. And let us give out of generosity. Let us give not expecting to get something back into our lives. That's what is important, ladies and gentlemen. How I wish we were those givers, the people who give without complaining. We would give and you don't say a word. Because a lot of us would want to have public salutations. We want to give and then we want to be recognized in public places. How I wish you could go out there, read in the books of Mark, how it shows, Mark 12:38 to 44. Try to read around there. And you will see how God was seated on a high place. And He was seeing the people who were giving unto God. And then He saw that, a woman who had nothing, she gave something out of her lack and poverty. She gave all she had, 2 silver coins, that all she had in her entire life. And God saw it. Why do you think God saw it? Because God is God. He's sitting on a high place and He sees it all. Everyone who gives unto God, He sees it and He sees our hearts. How I wish we would be such givers who would give the best. That you remember even in the story of Cain and Abel, Cain had to kill Abel for not God accepting his offering because he did not give the best. But Abel understood the reason of giving, and you've got to give the best. Even to the people we give into our lives, we need to give the best to people because people deserve the best. We are children of the Most High God, and we cannot live mediocre kind of life. Because we are talented, we are approved, we are chosen, we are one of a kind. Out of about 7.6 billion people in this planet, we all have a different fingerprints. That's how powerful our God is. He created you uniquely, that nobody else in this planet has a fingerprint as yours. That is our God. How I wish we would be giving out there in generosity and not think of anything that we would want to get back, because God has created us to live an abundant life, a fully fledged life, not a mediocre life. How I wish we could go out there and be a blessing to many people. I love women so much, guys. I love the ladies, because without them we cannot be who we are, Anything is not going to get any better until when you have started to do something about it. And God cannot send any temptation unto you that you cannot handle. He gives you the temptation that you can handle. And you are that powerful. You are strong. You are, an amazing character who can do everything. Let us appreciate the ladies in our lives. What do ladies want to hear? Ladies, they would want to hear they are beautiful, they are, sexy, they are smart, they are gorgeous, they are young. Those are the things the ladies would want to hear. So I wish we could go out there and appreciate them, to compliment them, to tell them the best that they can ever be, to raise their self-esteem, to make sure they look at a better picture of themselves, not to deter them from their cause, not to move them down to the ground, not to withhold the blessings that we have to release unto them. Because until when we give out, until when we say it out, that's when they can live the reality. That's when the people can move determined, when they can do things and they will not be ashamed of themselves. They will not, be embarrassed because you complimented them. Let us go out there. Let us support. Let us, be a blessing to people. Let us compliment one another. Instead of pushing people down, let's lift them up. Let's be a blessing. Let's go out there and help those who are suffering, those who are in pain, because, suffering and mourning, sorrow may endure for a night, but joy surely is coming in the morning. And I wish we would be ready to receive the joy that is coming in the morning. Sometimes you could have been in a broken relationship, a friend walked out on you, but just know that God is in control. Everything which happens for us who are believers, it happens for the good. And you may not see the good now, but I tell you, in due season, you will know that God was surely up to something. And then you will see it and you will start to live the reality of it. How I wish we were such fighters, to keep fighting, to keep on our lane and know that God is God and we are as human beings as we can, and He created us in a way that He has blessed us with everything we need to be successful in our own timing. How I wish you would have a blessed week, a blessed new month. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourself. From me to you, peace. Hitler remains my name.